So from Russiagate through the 2 impeachments and now 2 indictments, your position on the targeting of Trump has remained pretty consistent. So can you give some thoughts on this latest attempt to knock Trump out of the game with the bathroom boxes gate?
Yeah, I mean, this is what third world dictators do. They imprison their political enemies, which is what Joe Biden and the establishment did. I don't think it's Joe Biden's idea. I think it's whoever his handlers are, right, which are people from Wall Street and the military industrial complex. And so they've been wanting to lock up Trump since he got elected, right? And so that's the irony, is that Trump used to say that lock her up about Hillary Clinton because she's a criminal, but they're all criminals, right? And so then they said, oh, you can't do that. That's what fascists do. That's what dictators do. They lock up their political opponents. They criminalize them. That's what they've been doing to Trump since he won the goddamn election. Are you fucking kidding me? And it's obvious that's what this is. And I mean, remember the last time when that DA Bragg in New York tried to indict Trump, and even CNN was like, yeah, this is bullshit. Even CNN was like, this is bullshit. This is more of that. This is more bull. You're going to get him over fucking some document thing. George Bush and Dick Cheney walked the earth. They're bonified the worst war criminals in my lifetime. They're all war criminals, by the way. But they ordered a torture program. Barack Obama was supposed to prosecute them, didn't do it. Constitutionally, he was supposed to. And so those guys walk, but somehow Donald Trump has a box of documents in his bathroom, and that's disqualified. That makes him a criminal. So if you want to see what this is, that's what this is. And and here's the part that people will not accept, is that if Bernie Sanders actually had the nutsack to grab power, which he does not, Bernie Sanders, they would be doing the exact thing to Bernie Sanders, because they already started doing the exact thing to Bernie when he was just running for president. What did they do, Jim? Well, they Russiagated him. They said he was a traitor to our country, and that foreign body that was our sworn enemy was supporting his candidacy because he was an enemy of America. The same thing they did to Donald Trump. What else did they do, Jim? Well, they said his followers were racist, sexist, and they were violent. That's exactly what they did to Trump. So, and that's before Bernie even won a primary, right? Didn't even win a fucking primary. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit they were doing to him. So you don't think if Bernie actually became president and tried to give us Medicare for all, that they would be doing the worst to him? Of course, that's what they would have ran him out of. He would be a criminal. They would find something to put him in jail for. And that's exactly what they're doing to Donald Trump.
Yeah, and that college thing his wife was involved in, that would have become the big story, right? Whatever that was.
They let it go because he was no longer a threat.
Yeah.
But when you said back then, as with a lot of things, you were ahead of the curve. When Bernie endorsed Hillary, you were out ahead saying he's sheepdogging people back into the Democratic Party.
Which is what he was doing.
It is what he was doing. You turned out to be right. Same thing with the squad.
It would have been one thing, Russell, if he would have got something for that. He didn't. He didn't get them to get rid of super delegates. He didn't get them to get rid of fossil fuel money, or to get rid of big pharma money, or get rid of any core. He didn't do it. He extracted nothing. Just like when he endorsed Joe Biden, he got nothing. He told his followers to do exactly nothing. Don't do anything. Don't protest. Don't get in the streets. Don't write letters. Don't do fucking anything. He asked them to do nothing. Sorry, I get upset.
And that's 2020. All it took was Whoopi to ask him a couple of mean questions, and he rolled over immediately.
Immediately.
He was afraid they were going to Sarandon him.
He said, it's funny. Chris Hedges tells this story openly, that they tried to get Bernie to run third party in 2016, him and Cornel West. And he said, no, I don't want to end up like Ralph Nader. So he knows the game. He's like, he knows that, which makes me think that anyway, it just makes me think horrible things about him, and it's not pleasant.
Please clap.